I even switched the
And we are
network I'm
live.
on. Still.
We are live, and Charlie still is having internet problems. It
And
is
it
the
wouldn't be
Clydesdale
live
Fitness
if I
and
wasn't
Friends. I'm
here.
Scott. She's Kat. He's Charlie. We all here. What's going on, guys? Lazy day, huh?
Not much.
Not a whole lot.
We are grinding.
This has been one of the most fun and most challenging things I've ever done. Way more. So 80% fun, 20% challenging.
Yeah, high volume podcasting.
Yeah. Is this what it's like to be Savon?
I think he has other people to do some of this stuff for him.
True.
That's what we need. We need like a Will or a cool, a Will.
So I'm talking to
Be our
somebody,
person.
and after this week, I'm thinking, if it's not too expensive, we need to invest.
I'm all for it. All for it. How do I change my name here? This CrossFit thing.
I think you have to. You have to do it before you come in.
Okay.
So,
I haven't changed my handle or anything, but I like how you have your name and then your handle. I want my name.
Yeah, when we had Candy on, she said, "I don't know your names."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, that's a good point. I need to put my name first."
Did we change the Instagram handle to Clydesdale Media now?
It is.
Sweet. So much shorter.
So much shorter. So much easier to
So
find.
good.
And
So
it's
good.
really the parent company of everything we do.
Yeah.
So now everything's under that umbrella.
Good. I can put it on my profile now because I didn't put it on my profile before because it took like 4 lines of my profile and it looked really weird. So I can put it back on there. Yay.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So everything we're going, and actually I just got the shirts.
Oh, cool.
For us to wear at semifinals. Clydesdale
How do you
Media.
know what size I am?
I went by what you always say.
You guessed. Okay. Medium?
I got medium.
Okay.
I actually have a small, but lately you've been saying.
Is it a guy shirt or a girl shirt?
It's unisex.
Can I take the small and cut the sleeves?
You can take whatever you want.
To show off the guns? Okay.
You can.
I'm going to do that. Amy can't have it. I claimed it.
Yeah, I think Amy's a straight medium.
Okay. I'm just not a t-shirt fan. It's not very flattering on me.
Yeah.
I need long sleeves or got to see the collarbones.
Because it was a short order and I was trying to get it quick for the semis. Like I didn't have options of female shirts and male shirts because I had to hit the 6 minimum and.
Yep. I got it. Do we have to talk about our sponsors real quick before we get into things?
Well, we don't have to, but we want to because we love our sponsors.
Yes. Can we do that? So, I have sold 2. I say sold. Oh, we're going to go with that one first? Okay. We're drinking. C4.
We're drinking.
Which is your favorite? My favorite is the Super Brain because I need brain power.
Well, the blurry Charlie can.
What was that?
So I have the frozen bombsicle today.
I haven't tried that yet, but I just got some.
Which is delightful.
Is it good?
Oh my gosh. It is back to summers at the pool when you're 12 years old and you get the popsicle to cool you down. Yeah, it's right there.
What do you got? Black cherry there, mister?
Yes, sir. Man.
Black cherry's the bomb as well. They're all really they're all very delicious.
Whoever does the flavoring for C4 now deserves like some kind of accommodation.
Yes. I would agree. My daughter
freaking amazing.
My daughter pays for her own fun food, like not family food. So she gets a coffee every morning on the way to school. And she's decided now that she's not getting coffee. She's going to do C4s instead because I get them for her and I buy them for her and she doesn't have to pay for the C4s, but she doesn't want to have to pay for her Dunkin' Donuts anymore. So
there's a couple flavors I haven't got to try. So last night I went to C4, the number 4, C4,
yes.
energy.com. And I grabbed some of the flavors I haven't got to try yet. Like
and did you get 20%
cherry.
off?
It is 20% off.
What's the code?
It is Clydesdale.
Good. Okay.
And I got Starburst Cherry.
I have that one.
Starburst orange,
Ooh, they have an orange?
and Sour Patch Kids.
No freaking way.
It's not called Sour Patch
Exciting.
Kids. They probably don't own the copyright for that. It's like sour something.
Children,
Yeah, so I don't know.
juveniles,
It's sour something. When it comes, I'll show you the can. But it's got
sour
a green
pooch
top.
kids, right?
Like
Okay.
instead of the blue top, it has a green top.
Mhm.
As long as it's not Garbage Pail Kids.
Right. It's probably not something you want to drink.
Yeah, so 20% off Clydesdale. And if they're running a promo when you go on there, you actually get 5% on top of the promo, which is
Nice.
super cool. So no matter what you're doing when you're shopping, you'll always get a little extra off if you use the code Clydesdale.
Correct.
And they have
Right.
supplements too. Protein, BCAAs, all of that. So make sure to check them out. They're a great sponsor. And but we are all addicted to the C4.
It's bad, but it's
especially when we're doing this many interviews in a day.
good. Yeah. I'm on a 2 can a day habit right now. This is can number 1.
I'm close. So you want
I was gonna
Charlie,
say
you want to
that
talk about mobility movement?
Yeah, let do that, and then I have a jump rope story.
Yeah. We got actually a new deal from Mobility Movement. You get that first month for free. And who doesn't like free stuff? I know I do. So yeah, you guys do. It's Clydesdale free month, I believe.
Correct.
And you get your first month plus your 7-day free trial. So they're just giving away free mobility. Become a better person, human.
Have you become a better human, Charlie, because of it?
I have, actually. My back has never felt better than it does when I'm doing things.
That's great.
And she has a very calming voice.
Yeah, if you can't sleep doing her sleep protocol, you got something wrong with you, because that voice puts me right to sleep.
Now, I still can't get into some of the positions she gets in, but that's neither here.
That is true. That is very true. I'm getting there,
progress.
though.
I'm
Someday
like, this
I'm going to
kinda
be a
looks
yogi.
like what it's supposed to be.
Work in progress. All right, so now jump ropes. As you all know, you get 15% off with Clydesdale 15 at rxmarketer.com for anything except for special releases and new additions. I said it right the first time. Right? Special editions and new releases.
There you go.
New releases and special editions. Darn it. Anyway, I have the gym pack, the RX Smart Gear gym pack at the affiliate here. CrossFit Clarity, Catalyst Fitness, home of CrossFit Clarity, here in Wilmington, Delaware, right next to the Vitamin Shop. And I've had 3 clients now who have approached me and said, how do I get one of those jump ropes for home? Because they want to practice at home. Because I make jump roping so fun as a coach, and I don't beat them down with double unders and make them feel like crap if they can't do them. And so I've given away now I have 2 emails. I have an email now that I basically just cut and paste and send to everybody that says, hey, this is the jump rope that you should get. This is the weight of the cable you should get. I'm basically like a dealer, like a jump rope dealer. And then they click the link, they pick their colors, they pick their handles, and they get 15% off using our code, Clydesdale15. It's awesome.
It is awesome.
I love it.
It's the only jump rope I've ever used.
Yep. And I have a Cat's Rant about double unders coming out tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, I hope.
Maybe tomorrow. Maybe not. I might have to just release it on its own. You never know.
No, we have enough stuff to build an episode of Rig Report. It is coming. I just have to smash it together and get it out.
It's okay. It's all good.
What's that?
I think
we've been talking to some new friends, so it's fine.
We're definitely not short on content, and we've been giving our subscribers something amazing, an insight into all of these athletes that are going to be competing that no one else is doing. So,
and we're doing it all 4 weeks. This is just week
1.
Oh
yeah. I mean, yeah.
And I mean, I'm going to be honest. We're focusing on North America.
Sure, we're only 4 people, 3 people,
right.
2 people.
Coffee Pods and Wads is doing a lot of the European athletes for the Lowlands Throwdown right now. So if you are interested in that, you can listen to him. Australia, the timing and the scheduling would be murder.
So hard.
So we're just going to focus on North America for this.
I love it, though. It's been really fun to get to know everybody.
Yeah, Syndicate, we have a couple over the weekend, but most of them will finish up tomorrow. And then we'll start on the Mac next week. And then we travel. Kat and I travel.
And we go. Yep. Heading out. I got my hotel room. I got a hotel.
You did?
Yeah. Close by. I think like walking distance.
Cool.
So I don't need a chauffeur or anything like that. And hopefully there's fun people there. So I'm excited about that. I didn't want to impose on your little anniversary love nest thing that's happening in Knoxville.
Well, so. I don't think that weekend is going to be anniversary love nest, but
that's
fine.
true. But still, I didn't want. It's all foreplay. That whole weekend is foreplay. I did not want to be involved. So, Julie can thank me later.
Yeah, whatever.
Are you blushing, Scott?
Oh,
not sure that.
I'm just proud. I made it 25 freaking years of marriage in this day and age.
25.
25.
Ooh, buddy.
Yep. Right between Syndicate and Mac, I will hit 25 years. If she doesn't divorce me before then.
In the middle of Syndicate.
Right. Is she gonna go? Did she get tickets?
We'll probably buy a ticket for her.
Okay.
But yeah, she's gonna go some of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let her decide. It's, you know, she's definitely going Mac because you won't be there. And if she can help me with some of the stuff, she can do that. But Syndicate, she may just read a book. Who knows?
Okay.
We have a pool at the Airbnb, a private pool.
Nice.
So
let Juju do what she wants.
Yeah, exactly. It's her week too.
Happy life. I love it. I have a little bit of news, just some self-promotion. I recorded a podcast episode on a local podcast called Hungry Dog with Taylor Williams. He's a local CrossFit coach and podcast personality. I met with him up at CrossFit King of Prussia, which is where they do a lot of the level 1 seminars. That's where he's a coach. And we recorded the episode last week. I think it's coming out today, maybe tomorrow. But we had a nice conversation, and I tried to make sure that we talked about some things that I haven't talked about in some other podcasts, just so it's a little bit interesting. And we talk a little bit about judging and sort of the current state of affairs of CrossFit and things like that. So that was fun. And I got to guest co-host on Plate Stack Chat yesterday with my friends Tom, Jason, and Sam. That went live yesterday afternoon, and that's out on YouTube as well. We talk a little bit about the semifinals, regular CrossFit news, and a little bit about we do some high rocks, hijinks as well.
So you're saying you're a 2-time podcaster?
I'm like all over the place. It's fun. Yeah, I love hanging out with those guys. They're fun. I mean, you guys are great too, obviously, but it's just like it's like going on a first date again, over and over again.
You don't forget where your bread is buttered.
No, they're awesome. They have a good show too. It's fun.
So the workouts got released for Syndicate.
Yes, sir.
Couple for Torian, and the CrossFit standardized ones got released. Any initial comments about the workouts?
I am going to try to remain positive through all of this, because I feel like there's a lot of negativity on CrossFit these days, and some of it's even come from me. And I like the workouts. I love a repeat for competitors. I think it's cool. I know there's been some chatter about the rope climb sprint one, that maybe they should have made it a little harder, because we've evolved as athletes 8 years now since that one came out. I get it. But I also think it's going to be really cool to see the difference between what happened then and what happened now, and you get this sort of apples to apples comparison. So I'm excited about that. I made the comment yesterday, I hope they have chip timers or something, because there's going to be some photo finishes on that workout. So we just want to be curious to know what the tiebreak is. You know, Scott, hopefully you and I can sit in on an athlete briefing and sort of hear the details of that. Because I know if you are a spectator watching in person, you don't know what the tiebreaker is unless you're listening to the broadcast, which you're not doing when you're sitting there watching. So hopefully we can get that intel out to, some folks, and we can see what that is. And then the second one, the lifting one, I think it's great. I mean, I don't know what kind of holes could you punch in that one?
Well, as a person who loves to lift, that's a lot of lifting.
Yeah, it is.
You're making my lift into a cardio event.
Yes.
There's going to be a lot of heartbreak. There's going to be a lot of like cleaning, squatting, and then like missing that jerk, And again, I don't know what the standards are going to be, but it'll be interesting to see, if they allow, if you miss it, but you can re-rack it, can you try again? All those little nuances, but there are going to be a lot of people trying. And
so my guess is no.
Getting there. Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's on the short day. So for Syndicate, it's the first event. The short day, so Friday doesn't start until afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for individuals, like even late afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to have a lot of time to get the two events in. So I think it's going to be just a short window to get your one lift or one attempt.
They're not. Is that event's not on the first day, is it? Oh, it's the first night. I'm sorry.
It is the first event.
No, you're allowed to get three attempts is the workout.
I just figured they'd go like they did at the Rogue Invitational and just do like two at a time.
Oh, yeah, maybe. All I'm saying is if within the time frame, if you miss the jerk and can re-rack it and do the jerk again, that's all I meant. I didn't mean like give people extra time to do it. Yeah, okay. I don't know how the timing's going to work.
And before we move, I do want to talk about the rope climb one real quick.
Yeah.
At first I thought about it. I thought for the women, it would be still a great event because in 14, there weren't a lot of women crushing that event.
Mm-hmm.
And so it'd be nice to see a bunch crush it. Right. And on the men's side, I thought, well, it's going to be easier. But then the more and more I thought about it, easy made that thing look so easy.
Right. Yeah. I don't know that anyone's going to beat his time necessarily,
yeah.
but if Travis Mayer did it back in 2014, it'd be curious to see what his score is now. And some of those athletes that have been around for a while, Noah Olson may have done it. We'll see.
Yeah, because I just interviewed Holly Henderson. She did it in 14,
mm-hmm.
And time capped, and she's pretty confident she will not time cap this year. But she also thought that they needed to modify the men's because most men can jump and one pull it. And
mm-hmm.
so then it's really a sprint event less than a rope climb event.
But that's okay. What's wrong with that?
I think it's fine. I think that adds an element. And she actually pointed out that she thinks our guy Dex, because of his height and his jumping ability, will do very, very well in that event.
Mm.
Oh yeah, he's got to be stoked for that one.
But he got to get them hefty legs moving.
He'll be all right.
That old body.
Yeah. Yeah, he's actually her coach. I didn't know that until I interviewed her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been around for a while.
Yeah. They actually came up together.
Did they?
Yeah, 2012.
So here's a fun fact. I've been
on
these headphones. Dex. I've been on these headphones so long that they might die. So we'll have to see what happens.
I asked her what her favorite Dexism was, and she said that he calls me the muscle pony.
Mm.
So I thought that was kind of cool.
I love it.
So what else do we have? We have the skiing with Karen, wall balls and Concept 2 ski calories and GHD setups. That's going to hurt. We have 1,000-meter row, 50 thrusters, 60 chest to bar, 50 thrusters, 1,000-meter row. That's a whole lot of thrusters. 45 pounds, 35 pounds. It's kind of like a Jackie-ish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an up and down Jackie.
Wasn't the name of it is Jackie something, right?
Yeah, Jackie style. Yeah, thanks for.
Yeah.
Should have read that.
It's very insightful of you, Scott.
Thank you.
Weird.
Yeah, there's the title.
See what they did there?
Then the barbell complex, then the Oregon Trail, which is a lot of tank push. 30 calorie echo bike, 30 double dumbbell burpee deadlifts, dumbbell hang snatches, and devil's presses to finish.
Ooh.
With the echo bikes kind of mixed in between.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
And then skiing with Karen. That's the wall ball one. And the ski erg.
Yeah, they have a lot of equipment. That's like a lot of equipment to shuffle back and forth. I mean, I know they have the best volunteers and the best crew, so it shouldn't be an issue. But like, my head hurts when I think about all the different things they have to juggle, especially with the team stuff, like the snatch ladder for teams. My head's exploding.
Yeah, can we talk about that 4-person synchro wall ball?
How's that going to work?
You've judged.
Yes.
How in the bloody hell are you going to judge that?
Yeah, I mean,
they have to hit at the same time.
I think you probably have to. Well, again, we don't know.
We don't know the standards.
Typically, it's at the bottom of the squat. Is the only time you have to be. Yeah. But I guess, I mean, it depends on how it's set up. If there's like plexiglass and you can be in front of them squatting, that might be the only way to see. But then you like, how do you check for depth? How do you check if they're hitting? Maybe there's 2 judges.
I think you'd almost have that, but then you can.
I mean, Mac is good for 2 judges. The problem with 2 judges is the communication between the 2 judges is really hard to coordinate. I know when I did Mac in 19, and when I say did, I mean judged, there was a lot of worm stuff happening that you had a judge in the back and the judge in the front, and it was very difficult to coordinate, like signals. So
there's another synchro thing 4-person. I'm trying to find it.
I'm just thinking of the volume of barbells that need to be on the floor for that snatch ladder. Like,
so I think Wilson told us last year, and even at the games, that they're going to switch the floor to the long way, like the old regional setup, as compared to what they had last year at the MAC.
Okay. Yeah, you almost have to.
So they have more room.
1 floor, right?
Yeah.
We should get Wilson on.
Because that's the other thing. Because I mean, well, they did it last year with 1 stage, but that's the other thing with Mac. Like, they're very accustomed to having 2 floors at the same time.
And it looks like there's 4-person synchro toes to bar.
They've done that at the games before.
Yeah.
I actually judge that at the games. It's actually not that bad. It's actually easy. I think it's easier with 4 than it is with 2, because you just kind of like gaze across and you can really tell if they're not together. Do you know what I mean? When all 4 are together, when they're not, it's glaring. Yeah. So I would say that's easier to judge than just 2.
Yeah. Well, that's just kind of a rundown of what's going on. You guys got anything else happen big?
Nope.
Big. I celebrated my 100 days yesterday. 100 days open, the gym.
Oh, nice.
Saw that.
That was fun.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. No other like exciting things. In the next couple of weeks, we've got like prom and end of school and all that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah. I moved Core last weekend into her house for her senior year.
Mm-hmm.
That was hell on earth.
I feel like you've moved her a lot since I've known you. There's been a lot of moving of.
She has moved every year in college.
Mm-hmm.
which has been awful. And because of COVID, we've had to move her like from one location to another during the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we had the lesson this week of when you buy like cheap furniture, it's not going to hold up to all these moves.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
And she's sad because it's stuff she paid for with her own money. And
and
then it's just no good anymore. And she's really upset about it. And you're like, well, let us buy you something that'll last. You're a senior now. You're going to be moving into like a more permanent place after this. Let's get something better. And she just doesn't understand. And Kat is still hungry.
I know. Sorry. This isn't my only time to eat. We are moving. So when I say we, I mean Chris, because Braden is moving out of the dorms the weekend of the Syndicate crown into temporary housing because the baseball season is not over yet, but school is over. So we have to move him once out of the dorms into this temporary housing, and then again 2-3 weeks later from the temporary housing back home for the summer. So that's super fun.
Well, speaking of the listener who just made a comment, she was a big help in the move because she has a very large minivan, and we could make less trips from one to the other because of that. And she helped lug stuff up and down steps and get after it.
Good job, Mom.
Yeah, but it was brutal. But she's in, and as a parent, when you move these kids into these houses, they're not, and you lived in them when you were in college, so you know, like, it's a shithole. But when your daughter's in it, now you're like, does she really have to live in this? And what renters are getting in a college town for these old houses that are ready to fall over is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Real estate development in a college town, that's where it's at.
I know. I want to, Braden's roommate's parents are thinking about buying a house in Williamsburg. And I thought to myself, like, if Eliana ends up going to William and Mary too, that would be amazing. We'd have like a built-in housing. That'd be fun.
Well, with that, I guess we can all get back to our day.
Eating.
Oh,
yeah.
Our co-host also, who is not present, is in a competition this weekend.
She is?
She didn't let any of us know.
She's doing a lot of competing.
We will wish her good luck.
Do you know the details? Is it it's a team competition, I assume?
It is a 2-female competition.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. And then next month she'll be in with her schmoopy, doing another comp. She's just comping it away.
She's getting a lot of fitness in. I'm feeling very behind the 8 ball in the fitness category. One more thing I want to mention, this is completely off topic, but Masters Fitness Collective needs judges. I am the head judge. We need bodies to judge.
Are we going to be there from a media perspective, or do I need to judge?
You might need to do both. You might need to judge. I don't know. We'll see. LJ is trying to compete at it, so it's just me. And Rogue is the following weekend, so it's a little bit sketchy getting people to commit to 2 weekends in a row. But I can tell you that judges are going to have lodging provided to them, Airbnbs, as an incentive to come. So please
count me in.
Do the thing, the online judges course, get that over with, and please join us in no repping all the old people at MFC.
So I did the online judges course. I have my L1. I am certified.
Let's go.
So if you need me, I am there. I've always told you that.
Yep.
And the only thing is that online judging crap is not my bag. But if you need me there, I'll do that too.
Oh, you mean the qualifiers?
Ugh. But you can qualify for the Masters Fitness Collective in like 500 ways now. So hopefully there's less online.
There should be fewer online entries, but also I'm going to get a little bit of a head start on that and a little bit of a handle on it early on. I think I was brought in a little bit too late last year to make an impact, so I think it'll be more organized.
Cool.
But yeah, good times.
Monday, we're going to release Justin Cutler.
Okay. This is for me.
Yeah.
This isn't for anyone else.
And
by the way,
if you happen to care as an audience member, Justin Cutler on Monday, because he talks a lot about the semifinals and all of his athletes going to the semifinals. So it's a good like preview edition of the semifinals. And I can tell you the following week, Kat, that Jake Marconi will be the release because he is going to the MAC.
Okay.
So it fits in with that week. And there's 2 weeks ahead for you.
Love it. Thank you.
And then in the meantime, we will keep interviewing as many of the athletes of the semifinals as possible so that you can get to know everybody. So when you tune in to the live stream, you'll know everybody in the heats.
Be so cool.
And you'll have a rooting interest because of people that you've met through the show, hopefully. So we hope that's there. And then we are not going to run a roundtable next Thursday because Amy and Charlie are going to host from Columbus, and Kat and I will come on live from the event, hopefully with guests each night of CrossFit, the Syndicate Crown. And we'll do that at Mac and Granite.
Mm-hmm.
And then if our friends from Fantasy Fitnessing end up going to Atlas, we will use them to come in to do that from there.
Very cool. Have we secured a karaoke location for Danielle, Brandon, and myself to go singing on Sunday night?
No, but I would blow you both away. So,
well, who said you were invited?
Well, I could stalk my way in, and I would kill some Prince with Justin Cutler and blow you away.
Oh my God, that's happening for sure. That is happening for sure. Quick update. I found a pole vaulting gym.
Oh my gosh.
Private lessons, baby. It's happening this summer. So they're right in the middle of their peak season, very busy because like there's finals and championships and all that. But I have secured the name of several coaches. I have rates and fees. There's a location. And we're just working out the logistics of, when in June I can take my very first private training session on the pole vault. And I think I'm going to have to bring a camera person. And you even have listeners
wanting to join you.
Heck yeah. It's going to be awesome. Yeah.
I'm coming to Delaware to film.
Doing that. So I'm going to need a cameraman for sure. Wait till I get better though. Like I'll bring Eliana with me and she can sort of do some B-roll stuff. But no, I mean, we'll get it. But this is going to happen. This is going to be more than once. So you can't be coming out here like every 3 days to record my sessions. That would just be silly. But yeah, it's going to happen. I talked to Danielle after we interviewed her once the workouts got released with that rope climb workout, the rope climb sprints. And I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a rope climb event at TFX 3 years ago when she was there. And there was a little bit of a judging discrepancy, no rep called, if you recall, on her legless rope climb. And I made a comment to her like about, hey, remember TFX? I wonder how this is going to go. And she's like, oh, there is going to be no doubt that, I do the actual rep and that I'm going to crush that. So she has spoken. I cannot wait to see her do that workout.
I can't wait to see her compete because she just seems in such a different place this year than last year.
She really does. And that one's gone live, right? People have seen that one already.
Yeah. We did it live.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't remember because some of them we do, some of them we don't. I didn't want to give away.
Well, we're going to move to mostly live, but we still have a backlog. And then the other thing is, if you didn't see, I threw down the gauntlet yesterday. I made my salary cap lineup for fantasy fitnessing.
Oh, yeah, I have to do that.
And I'm taking on all challengers because I know who's going to win all the events. My team is picked, and I have the best team out there.
We shall see.
And I even threw out who I picked, so you all know. I'm not playing it close to the vest. Mm-hmm. I'm throwing it down, all in.
Okay. I gotta respect you for that.
So, and then there's actually a draft league that they want us to do live on air. So if we can figure that out next week, we'll do a draft league with us and one of the members of Fantasy Fitnessing with us to help us run it. And they'll be in it with us. And then the 5 of us will compete for the championship.
Oh, I like that.
But with the draft league, you can only have, like, you and I can't have the same person then. So
right. Yeah.
So it changes it up from the salary cap league because we could draft the same team if we wanted.
Well, that's all I'm going to do. You said you have the winning team, and you said who you picked.
Yeah, but I know you. You know, you don't believe anything. You think you know better than I should say.
I know better than everybody. Yes, that's true.
And Charlie's just sitting there quietly going, "I'll beat them all."
I'm just laying back in the weeds, ready to go, like a pounce.
All right. Well, with that, we better get going. We got more interviews to do tonight. Well, I do. And we'll talk to you all later. Have a great night.
See ya.
Bye.